strip all the way up, cut. Much easier to get it touching turns and to form the body. Just to simply take away the backing. Now you start at the back. As you can see, I've actually got the hook slightly pointing down. Sometimes I find it easier to tie, sewing it right in close to the back. You've just got to watch when your thread turns are near the head or near the eye of the hook, that you put a wee half hitch to stop the thread falling off. And that's your first layer. Your second layer should start about, say, a turn and a half so up. So you come in here, touch and turns again, way up to about a turn and a half short to the front. It's quite easy to break. Here's your nail. If you get any lumps and bumps with it, you can smooth it down with the back of your nail, just rub it. And again, you're looking probably turn and a half or so. So you're forming like the centre of the body itself. And again, just short of the second layer. And there you go. So you get a nice shape and a good bit of weight, which will allow you to get the fly down. Now, thread I'm going to be using, it's just a basic 8/0 or a 6/0, depending on the type you're using. It's just a white thread. Just start at the eye, putting a layer of thread down. I like to put a layer of thread down first before doing anything else. Quickly run it round all the way to this point here. And break this off so you look to see how it's sitting. And come back up. Because most of the materials I'm going to be tying in, I'll bring the way back down. It's about there. Now I've got my nylon here. All I do is like chew the end. Allows you to get some wee bit of grip. And work your way around. Tying it down. Now when I get to about here, just short of the back, I get my thin skin here. Okay, and it's about, I've cut it to about 3mm. Now there's a shiny side, the front. The inside has actually got the colour. So you want the shiny side to be on top. So what I do here is cut this into like a point, pencil point. So like that. And as you see, I'm maybe about 3mm away from the back of the fly. Catch the point. And just bring this round, checking where it's sitting. Looks okay to me. Make sure that's tied down. Don't worry about running the thread up and down. You're forming a nice shape anyway. Now, the finesse itself, it's quite a short fibre, it's not a long fibre, so you can lightly fluff it out, then offer it to the thread. So and what I can do is, as I wind on to a turn, just to catch, tighten up. I'm going to try and form the taper. Work your way around. If you need to add some, you can do that. You can take some away, forming the shape of the body. Just work your way around. Take your time. I've got this shape that I'm looking for. Just by practice I've had tying many of these flies. I get used to trying to form the shape of what I'm looking for. That looks about right. Maybe another turn or so, just a wee bit more. Just dub it on, form your shape, just like that. And then, to form the legs, I'm using this, as I said, the CDC dubbing. It's very good for, it's very easy to dub. I mean, it's, you have no idea how easy it is to dub. Straight on it goes. And again, you've got to form that taper towards the eye. To start, you can actually take it down slightly and bring it back up. This is to form the legs anyway, so you can slightly stretch it out, reduce the amount of material that's on the thread to help form your shape. Okay. You check, see how it's sitting. That looks about right. Now, because the hook's obviously sitting slightly down at an angle, you can maybe half hitch. Or you can actually bring it up, but I get away with just leaving it as it is. Now, you can do a couple of things here. You can bring some of the fibres before you bring the material over the back. Your thin skin. Just a wee stretch, not much. Bring the thread over, making sure that it's round. Tighten up for 2 or 3 turns. Now, before you go any further, just check that it's sitting nice. Or the way you want. You can still move it around to suit. Yeah, I'm happy with that. A couple more turns. Trim away the waste. Take the thread down and build up the head. Again, a wee half hitch, just before you do anything else. I like to straighten the material out first before I start to bring the rib up through. I do a single turn at the back, then wind, just tying down material. If you feel it starting to go round, just pull it back. Just keep going all the way up to this point here. Do a straight turn. Simply bring it across the thread. A wee elbow in it. This is where the 4-pin is slightly better. It's much easier to do that. Now I'm going to tuck this back by just folding it back and bring the thread over. This will help you to form the head. Now before I do anything else here, I go straight in and whip finish. Trim away the waste and nylon. Now I'm going to use a permanent pen to actually mark this up. Just before I do that, I'm going to pull some of these legs down. You can trim them slightly. Don't trim them too short. That's fine. Now it's got a dark thorax. This is just a Sharpie pen. Permanent marker. Does the job. Just darken down the area where your CDC dubbing is. Mark it down with the pen. This is as good as black varnish. You can see once you put varnish over the top of this, it really shines. Bring it down underneath, colour the head as well. Take your time. Okay. And just clear varnish. I'm using a brush here to put it on. All the way around. Probably need another coat once this is dry, but as you can see, it does a good job. Just lift it a wee bit higher so you can see it. And there you go. That's Czech Nymph.